From inside the booth at Highland Park, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 92. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Next offering is down low. On the ground, slides, but he can't come up with it.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Fouls one off, 2-2. Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next to him for the Sox, Tristan Peters. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hot shot to third. They take the force out, and that is that. The White Sox strand a couple. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, number 64.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels held in check, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Derek Hill. And a bunt towards third. Fires over to first. And the bunt doesn't work out. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Drew Romo. Second inning here, no score. And the next pitch is way outside. Soriano, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 2 away.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
The other way, that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next to hit, Ryan Galaney. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, right side. Flint on his way over. He's got it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Yoan Moncada. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside.
Out.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Batting six. The second
Here's Adam Frazier. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Now the left fielder, number 92.
Number 92.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air, low, ranging after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one popped up. Frazier hauls it in for the out. Here's Jared Kelenic. Just off the inside edge. Top of the third, no score. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 38. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the rookie center fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Popped up. Galaney. He makes the grab. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Tucker Flint. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Angels go quietly there. Still no score. New inning getting started, and now Curtis Mead.
Curtis Mead.
That's ball 2.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The right fielder, Tristan.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Tristan Peters. The count 2-1.
Ball.
Derek Hill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at first with no outs here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And here is Derek Hill, and that one fouled off. Fourth inning underway, no score. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And now, Drew Romo. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it stays fair. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be number 41. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Romo glides around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Ryan Galaney. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Neto for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the White Sox 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a laser base hit.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Trout over at second, 1 down. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jordan Hicks getting ready to go. Number 66 getting loose as well. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Line drive. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second. Headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Angels, Adam Frazier. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the White Sox 3 and the Angels 2. And we're back. Now the left fielder, number 92.
Number 92.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying, and in one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa.
That's a ball.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one and ripped it.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Drew Pomeranz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And next to hit for the Sox, Jared Kellner. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kellman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Tristan Peters getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out. Runners at first and second. Pitch kicks away. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Out there to center. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now the DH, Derek Hill. Back up the, oh, that got him. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jordan Hicks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the Angels catcher. Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Out to center. Kelnick should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder. The 1-1. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a pop-up. Settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. Tucker Flint, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flares it into the outfield. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chase Silseth.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, number 41. Next offering is downstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland appears to be getting loose. Yates getting cranked up as well. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ryan Galaney steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frazier. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
That's outside, and it's a full count. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a ball popped in the air. As this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now back.
Here's Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can divvy up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Yohan Moncada. And the right-hander's 3-1.
3-2.
Tosses to first, and that is that. Angels leave 1. They trail at 5-2. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Lenin Sosa. On the ground to third, boots it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And up next for Chicago, Jared Kelenic. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Shanuel squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Curtis Mead. Out to short, Neto. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Gilbert. Josh Lowe now at the plate. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for L.A., Adam Frazier. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And here's the catcher. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off, 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's a walk.
That's ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the center fielder. In the air, right field, Peters. And that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right fielder, Tristan Peters. Here's a 1-1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 to count.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Drew Romo.
Drew Romo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 61. Tucker Flint digs in now. And a 1-1. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Flint leads off first with 1 away. And there's a foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now Nolan Shanuel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. 2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is number 41. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fouls one off. 2-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 1 down. And now it's going to be Ryan Galaney.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And now 2 aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the...
Laser could be trouble coming home. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Strickland.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch misses way outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lifted in the air, right field. Flint. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Jordan Leisure.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Just
That ball went
missed.
out.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Adam Frazier. Line drive and foul ball. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Coming around.